Good evening, my name is Garrett and welcome to The Last Call. Tonight's final drink is from Good Times. This is their single barrel cask strength straight bourbon whiskey finished in Hungarian Tokaji wine casks twice, coming in at a 58% ABV. Now for full disclosure, this bottle was sent from Good Times for us to take a look at and to review, so just keeping that transparency open. So Good Times is based out of the Kentucky area where they're doing a lot of sourcing from MGP and doing some crazy sounding finishes. You name it, they've probably played around with the barrels themselves on doing some unique finish. Now they tell us they're sourcing these from MGP, which we love seeing that kind of transparency. And in this case, they're not only finishing in a Tokaji wine cask, but then doing it a second time. Now personally, I love Tokaji wine casks. Penelope has done it, Starlight's done it, heck, even Glenmorangie has done it, and I thought all three of them have been phenomenal pours. Tokaji wine casks tend to bring across a lot more sweeter characteristics to things, almost like dessert wine kind of qualities to it, and I love it. I am excited to see how a double finish on that's going to be, and being that they're keeping it barrel proof and single barrel is just going to make that flavor more exact for this bottling itself. So let's jump into the bottle, see how Good Times does it. That color already, I am ecstatic about. I always love their labels. Their labels on the front here are really fun. I give them credit on those kind of things. So as always, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, hang around for a bit, become a member if you'd like. If you're interested in some of the other reviews over Good Times that I've done, links to those videos will be up above and down below for you to check out. Alrighty, and I'll also put a link to any other social media down below so you can check them out, follow them, and see all their crazy releases they're doing. Beautiful dark color. That is dark mahogany. Like that is almost got a red tinge to it. That is pretty. That sinks into the glass. Gorgeous. Alrighty, let's go for notes. Yeah, okay. Right away. Beautiful rich fruits. Like you are getting like fig, apricot, plum, apples, like the most, like a melting pot of fruit notes. Beautiful barrel char in there as well. Like, wow. But the fruit notes, gorgeous. But surprisingly, you still get a lot of the bourbon characteristics showing up. You're getting that kind of dusty corn, a little bit of the sweet rye in there, like a little spiciness from that. I'm going to guess there's a pinch of barley in here as well, especially coming from MGP. You're going to have like a 4% barley or something. So you are finding the grains in here. And at the end of the day, there's not a bit of ABV, nothing harsh, no off notes. Like that's going to rival Starlight and Penelope's Tokaji on the nose, at least. We might do some AB comparisons because there's just a lot of sweet, dark, rich fruit notes in here. Like that is exactly what I was hoping for. There's a sweet buttercream in there, like not even buttercream, like just straight up vanilla frosting. That's gorgeous on the nose. It's oaky, it's oily even. You just get that beautiful aged bourbon on the nose even. Yeah, that is great. Let's go for a taste and hopefully it holds up. Cut the intermission. Cut it. Okay. Again, I've been on the record. I love the Tokaji Cask finished. The double finishing on that rounds out so many flavors. You still get a lot of the rich fruits, the melody of flavors going on in there. Dark, rich plum. You get that bit of grape and apples and just this dark grapefruit note and dark grape note in there. But the bourbon itself is still showcasing a good amount, better than I was expecting, because you are still getting that kind of charriness. You get the oak, the vanilla, the caramel from the bourbon side of things. And you're getting that kind of corn with that bit of spiciness from a rye build in there. Yeah, we're going to have to do some ABs on that because that's what you want. That double finishing, I would be curious to see what their single finish on this would have been. But the double, that's trouble. And oh man. Oh, there's more of it too. Like you just get more rich fruits. It's lively. It's beautifully soft, yet sweet, approachable. And again, the bourbon isn't lost. And that just blows my mind because you're getting all that kind of rich, buttery, sweet corn, bit of almost like cornbread sweetness in there with that bit of rye spiciness, a little floral on that side. But that wine cask, it doesn't come across harsh or overbearing in things. And again, being that it's a sweeter wine, I was very curious on this one. That is probably I'm just going off my memory. That is the best Tokaji Cask finished thing I've ever had. Wow. I'm floored on how great that is and how well it mellows the two together beautifully. There's not even a bitterness to things. Sometimes your wine cask finishes can bring across a bitterness. You're not even getting that. You're just getting these luscious, sweet fruit notes, dark fruits, even some orchard-like qualities going on in there as well. That's what you want. That's going to end up on a list for me this year of something fantastic. Man, alrighty. Well, so what do we grade something like this? Well, you know what? I'm not exactly sure on the pricing on this. Typical Good Times bottles run anywhere between the $100 to $150-ish range on things. And to be honest, if it's in that range, it's an A. I mean, that's near perfection. I might be even willing to tease across an A+ in my book. I'll have to check my records, but I know I gave the Starlight Tokaji my favorite Tokaji cask, and it is a phenomenal bottle. No discredit to it. But that is great. That is phenomenal. When you look at other Tokaji Cask finished products, Glenmorangie's over $100. Penelope, which was my favorite originally, well over $100. I think it's like $120 in some markets. If this is like $100 to $150-ish range, using 2 Tokaji Cask barrels, phenomenal. The profile it brings across is the pinnacle sweetness you want with that beautiful bourbon note still going in there. This is how you do finishing. I know some people will probably be upset that I said this about it, but it's the truth. That is a beautiful sip. I love Tokaji Cask finishes, and that one takes the cake. Keep up the great work, Good Times, because that is a bottle to be reckoned with. It will definitely end up on some of my finishes for the top of the year. You can dang well be, you can put money on that one. And again, if you're interested in learning more about Good Times, a link to their social media accounts will be down in the description area below. Go show them some love. So yeah, there you have it, folks. Good Times, cask strength, single barrel, straight bourbon whiskey, finished in Hungarian Tokaji wine casks twice. If you have any questions about the bottle itself, let me know down in the comment section below. I will do my best to answer it. And if you have any specific spirits I should go looking for, also let me know down below. Love doing these reviews and sharing with you the experience at home. And as always, may your last drink of the night be the best one.
You know, and I really like it might